Life doesn't move in straight lines. It twists, turns, and surprises us along the way. On Better Things Ahead, we talk to people who have walked those winding paths. Each story reminds us of the lessons, hope, and promise of better things ahead.
Welcome in to Better Things Ahead. My name is Matt Cloyd. I'm one of our hosts of I'm going to start all over. I got all jacked up.
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew and what was it? Oh gosh, I can't remember. Anyways, sorry. I got a Talladega Nights reference in for real quick. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
Yeah. All jacked up on Mountain Dew. All right. Welcome in to Better Things Ahead. We are your hosts. My name is Matt Cloyd.
I'm Michael Estes.
And we are so glad to be here and do the conclusion of our college football preview series.
We're going way off what most of us would normally do today, or know today, have knowledge about.
We are. And so
we're about learning new things here.
Absolutely. And so we've looked at Mississippi State. We've looked at Tennessee.
Yep.
And to be fair, both of them in our predictions had better records than they did the year before.
That's right.
So there are better things ahead for these college football programs, it would appear. And so
we hope.
We hope. So this week, we are going to discuss our producer Kelly's alma mater, Southeastern Louisiana University. And so we're going to kind of walk through their schedule as well. Kelly, I'll let you kick us off and give us information about your alma mater, and we'll jump into the first few games.
Okay, so as we all know, I did not pay attention to the football team very much.
Even though you were present at these games.
Yes, I was present at all these games, and I should have paid more attention because I didn't know I'd be on a podcast one day. But when I got there in 2022, we were really good, and the whole time I was there, we were really good. So I was used to winning all these games, and then when I graduated, they weren't so good. But then last year, they had a great season. They were 9-4. And yeah.
Yup. Okay,
Can't wait
so
to talk about it.
I did have a couple of questions really quickly.
Okay, I'm ready.
The name of y'all stadium is Strawberry Stadium.
Yes.
Why is that the case? It's a very unique name.
Yes, Louisiana and Ponchatoula in specific. Ponchatoula is right next to Hammond. Is big strawberries. There's a strawberry festival every year, and Hammond has a strawberry parade every year. We're just big on the strawberries around there.
All right, so you just decided to name a stadium after strawberries. That's
apparently, yeah.
Great. And the fun fact about your stadium.
I am on the stadium. I have a big blown-up picture of me on Strawberry Stadium.
So we have a famous person here on our podcast who is not only the expert on the school, but is on the stadium itself.
Yeah.
Yes, and needs to know more about the football team.
Yeah.
But that's what today's about.
That's right. We're all going to learn together and find out more. So start walking us through the schedule here.
Okay, so our first game is against Houston Christian University, and we're playing at home.
Do you remember anything about Houston Christian while you were there?
No, I didn't go to that away game, and it was away when we were there, but we did beat them last year.
Okay.
At Houston Christian.
All right. So since you're home, I feel pretty confident that y'all are going to figure out how to win that game. So I'm going to give you guys a win.
And I am as well.
Me too.
All right. So everybody is unanimous here. Houston Christian, losers. All right. Next.
We were also talking before the podcast started about how usually we have like a money game, like we play State or LSU or somebody, and we may have found a money game, but like not near as much money as we normally do.
Right.
And Matt was talking about, he can share it with you.
Yeah, so I do think that is a risk with all the NIL stuff and this conference realignment, getting concerned with, making the playoffs.
Yeah, you can't afford to have bad games on the schedule anymore.
Yeah, and so I do think some of those smaller FCS schools that have depended on those bye games, that a lot of those schools are funded by that one game. So, I'll be curious to see what that landscape looks like over the next couple of years.
Okay, our next game is South Al, and it is away. South Alabama.
It's a decent sized program in a area that you would think they'd have pretty good talent to choose from.
And they're not FCS, are they?
I don't think so. I think they're a Division I
That's what I was thinking.
FBS program. It's at South Alabama. You know what? I hate to do this, but I think I'm going to give you guys the loss on that one.
I think so too. Usually we start off with the money making games, so we're used to losing, and
Right.
then starting the winning streak. So I think they're gonna have to get that out of their system at some point.
Yep. So you're giving them a loss as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am as well.
All right, so everybody's at 1-1.
Yep.
Okay, now we have North Alabama at home.
So just covering the whole state of Alabama in a couple of weeks.
Apparently, yeah.
Yep. I would assume North Alabama's probably not great at football. I think their baseball program is pretty good, decent as far as FCS Division II goes. So I'm going to say that you guys get the win there at home against North Alabama.
And I had you winning as well.
Okay, me too.
Okay.
Okay, now we're going to ULM, University of Louisiana Monroe, and this is what we thought may have been our money-making game here.
Yeah.
And it's away.
Yep. And so I think it's one of those games where a lot of times you'll see that be like your SEC team, that they'll play ULM as kind of a easier game, kind of tune things up.
Mhm.
But I think, again, they're Division I, so going against an FCS team, I think University of Louisiana Monroe gets the win.
All right. So, fun fact about their stadium: I've been on their campus before. It is if you watch YouTube videos that talk about the worst stadiums in college football, Division I,
Yeah.
they have the worst stadium.
Yeah.
It is the ugliest stadium I've ever seen,
Mhm.
and that's me being an SEC football snob. Like, I see really nice stadiums everywhere we go, every game that we play in. Even the lower schools, weaker schools, they have great stadiums. It is a horrendous looking stadium, basically straight up three sides, and it's two levels, and it just looks so bad. I think 30,000 people can fit in it, and that's really small. I'm going to pick you guys to win,
Look at that.
Okay, look at that.
beating the Warhawks.
The thing about ULM, they have a whole huge facility for just cheer and dance, and their cheer and dance teams both never win really bad.
Mm-hmm.
But they can't put money into their football.
Right.
So, which Southeastern, we won every year,
Right.
cheerleading, but we always were fighting for a space to practice, and
Right.
they have a whole facility for it, which I thought was crazy.
So you got that? Are y'all winning or losing that game?
ULM, I
Yep.
think we lose.
All right. So I'm at 3-1. You guys are 2-2.
Yep, that's right. Okay.
Okay, next we have Northwestern State at Northwestern State, and this is one of our quote-unquote rivals, but I don't remember the last time we lost to them.
Okay. And y'all beat them really bad last year.
Last year was 49-0.
Okay. How do you pronounce the name of the town they're from?
Natchitoches.
Okay. I thought that was right. I just didn't want to say it incorrectly because there's a name of a school from Texas a little bit later that is really close to this.
Okay.
So
Nacogdoches.
Yeah.
Later.
Mhm.
Yep. Okay. So you're playing at their place,
At their place, yes.
but you beat them 49-0 last year. I say you guys win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had it as a win as well. If I'm not mistaken, I think that team tends to finish last in that conference.
Okay.
Yeah. But they have, they're the purple. If that helps. The purple devils.
Yeah, there's some kind of devil. I looked it up before we got into this. I was curious.
I always said you never can trust a purple devil.
I mean, I think it's interesting that any school would want to be named Devils.
Yeah,
Why do you want to side with a loser?
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's ultimately going to lose. He's a liar. It's just not a good choice.
That's right.
Okay, the next team we're playing, UTRGV.
Okay, that's University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
They are the Vaqueros.
Oh,
It's a fun name. That's one of the things I will say about some of these schools, these smaller schools, is they have fun mascots.
absolutely.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
A vaquero is a Mexican cowboy.
Awesome. That's awesome.
So that their logo is a cowboy riding on a horse. It
Yeah,
looks pretty cool.
that's fun.
Okay, and this one's at University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley.
Do we know what that score looked like last year?
We did not play them last
Didn't play
year.
them last year.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Are they in our conference?
They are in your conference, I believe.
Okay.
I think y'all are going to lose this game only because of the Vaqueros, and you're playing at their place.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do we know anything about them?
Not a clue.
Okay. So I'm going to say we win.
You know, and I'm going to give you the win as well, because you're right. The mascot sounds really good, and
Y'all have a good mascot too. You're Lions.
Yes.
I'm just like in a mascot fight. Who's winning, the Vaqueros or the Lions? I don't know.
Probably the Vaqueros. Our lion's a very friendly lion.
Oh, okay. Then yeah. Sorry.
all right.
Okay, next we are playing Lamar at home, and this could be considered one of our rivals. Last year we lost to them 14-12.
And that's what I was gonna say. I think
Close game
looking at it,
at their place.
this can be. I think this is a swing game for them. I think I don't know if they finished third last season or if they're predicted to finish third this season. So I do think this is a swing game for our Lions.
Yes, the Lions.
I'm torn. I think it's going to be a close game. You said they lost 14-12 last year.
Yes,
Um,
but they were playing at Lamar last year.
yeah. I think they get the win here.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
I'm giving you guys the win as well because it's at home.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was a close game at their place last year.
Yeah.
Let's go Lions.
So last year, just to give everybody some preview, we lost to LSU, and we're not playing them this year.
Mm-hmm.
And then we lost to Louisiana Tech, and we're not playing them this year either. And then we lost to Lamar, very close. And then we lost to Illinois State, really bad. And that was our last game.
Okay. So who do you have you beating Lamar?
Oh, yeah. I think we beat Lamar.
Okay. All right. Next game.
Next game, Stephen F. Austin in Austin.
I think this is going to be, that's two tough games back to back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because Stephen F. Austin is a good team. I don't know this conference well, but I know of
I know that name. Yep.
Stephen F. Austin. And so I'm going to go.
We also have a week off in betwine there, though. I'm just kidding.
No, I was going to say that's 17 plus 7 is 24. I think I'm going to go loss.
Yeah, me too.
I'm looking up their mascot right now. I'm curious. Why is it not telling me?
While you're looking up their mascot, I noticed that Southeastern Louisiana University Athletics, their games are broadcast on Cajun 107.1.
Yes.
I would love to listen to a game broadcast because I would imagine a Southeastern Louisiana color commentator on the radio
Gotta be
would
something.
be great.
Well, they try all the jambalaya on there, too.
Okay.
And so my dad, like, if they weren't at the game, which they usually were, but if they weren't at the game, they would listen, and then during, like, breaks, they would try different jambalayas and rate them.
That's
on
fantastic.
the Cajun radio. Yeah.
Maybe they don't have a mascot.
I didn't see any. Maybe Stephen F. Austin himself is the mascot.
Maybe.
The famous
no
Texan.
mascot, no good.
I mean, yeah, if there's no mascot, I'm definitely picking a lion.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Lions win.
All right.
Our next game is East Texas A&M.
This is the Dollar General version of Texas A&M.
That's right.
Yeah. And they're staying in Texas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's 2
back to
weeks
back.
back to back or in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious if they'll travel. I
They'll travel back and forth probably,
think so.
even though it's probably a pretty long ride.
Sometimes when we had Alabama back to back, they just left them in
Just
Alabama.
stayed there?
Yeah. They left us in Alabama too. It was awesome.
Okay. I'm giving Southeastern the win.
Me too. I don't have a whole lot of
Yeah.
confidence in East Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Last year we beat them 59-14. And I say we win.
Okay.
All right.
Next, we have UIW.
That's Incarnate Word for those who are curious.
Yes, at Strawberry Stadium in Hammond.
I mean, Incarnate Word's a cool name for a university.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're any good at football.
Mm-hmm. It was a closer game last year.
It was.
7 at their place.
And y'all won, though.
Yeah, we won.
Okay. I'm going to give you all the win on that one, too.
Yeah.
If you can beat them at their place, I feel like y'all can win at win at home.
Yeah.
I gave him the win as well.
I love it. Okay.
Did you give him the win?
Oh,
Kelly?
yes.
Okay.
Yes, of course. We're moving on to McNeese, and a fun story about McNeese. We were cheering there one time, and it was my first time cheering there, and they have, like, huge cannons that go off. And imagine my surprise when this big old cannon goes off and there's smoke everywhere. I thought we needed to run and hide for cover. No, it just does that. If they do anything good, the cannon goes off, and it's terrifying.
I bet that is a little scary as a cheerleader on the field.
You live right by the cannon.
I hope y'all weren't like in the middle of a stunt or something like that, or whatever you call. I'm not sure what you call everything.
That was really good.
Thanks. Because that'd be dangerous. So McNeese is a name that I'm familiar with.
Okay.
They usually have a decent some sort of program: basketball, baseball, football. They're okay.
I think I knew them from basketball. I think that's
Yeah,
where I
they've been
tend to-
decent in basketball. Some.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all play them last year?
You want to know the score?
Sure.
It was at McNeese, and it was 38-0.
Y'all?
Yeah.
Wow. All right, I'm giving y'all another W.
Me too.
I did as well.
Poor McNeese.
Before we go into the Nichols game, what are our records right now?
Yeah. So at this point, going into the final game of the season, Kelly has them at 8-3. You have them at 9-2, and I have them at 8-3.
Okay.
I appreciate it, Michael. That's really nice of you.
You know, just watching out for you guys.
Now we're getting to the River Bell Classic.
Yes. And we're playing Nichols at Nichols.
And Nichols, their hometown is a very Louisiana name, hometown, Thibodeau,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
with the AUX at the end of it. So that's how you know it's really, really Cajun.
Yeah.
Their go is spelled G-U-A-U-X.
Yep.
Right? It took me a really long time to figure out while we were holding up signs that said all that.
Oh, yeah. It's a Thursday game.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Thursday after a Saturday game against McNeese.
Is that Thanksgiving?
Almost.
No, not quite. Thanksgiving.
The week before?
Yep. I'm gonna say y'all drop this one. It's 2 games close back to back, probably both kind of rivals or at least semi-rivals because they're close-ish in proximity to you guys. So y'all on my record finished 9-3 on the season.
Okay. Would you like to hear the stats from last year?
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I think you win, and so it puts my record at 9-3 as well. And so, but I do think Southeastern Louisiana wins. And then we talked about that being Thursday. You know, of course, it's FCS, so they got to get ready for their playoffs, and so that's probably why. So, all right,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
shares.
they win too.
Okay.
What were the stats from last year's game?
They won at Nichols 38-26.
Okay.
So it was
It's a good game.
closer than
Yeah.
some of them, yeah.
So all three of us ended a 9-3 record for Southeastern Louisiana.
So in reflection over the 3 games or 3 teams that we looked at, all pretty solid. You know, State has the biggest struggle as far as they're still trying to recover as a program. And I mean, honestly, like that's one of those things where it's one of those curiosities. If Mike Leach had not died, where would Mississippi State be as a program now? Because they were kind of trending in a really good direction before he got sick and died. And so I think we've since then been in recovery mode since then. I think we're almost there. I feel pretty optimistic about things. You guys were close to that as well. Matt, even at 6-6, I think you'd probably look at that schedule and say there's going to be some close games in there that could swing it one way or another.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that'll be curious. Tennessee looks really strong. Southeastern Louisiana looks really strong for their group. So I don't know. It'll be fun to watch. I want to encourage our listeners to pay attention and see if our predictions are right.
Yeah. We'll definitely have to revisit it, and at the end of the season, and kind of see, and that's one thing that I like about college football is that it's very cyclical in nature, right? Every year we get back around. I always kind of make a joke. There's nothing happier than a Mississippi State fan going into a football season, and then there's no one more sad than a Mississippi State fan at the end of the season, right?
It's been that way for a while now.
But you have this idea, and doesn't matter who your team is, who you pull for, there's always this new round of optimism, even if going in probably going to be bad. You still have this optimism that hope. We could have a swing game here or there or whatever. And it's just every year is new. Every season is new. You have new players. A lot of times you have new coaches. Across the board. And so it's just every season you have this opportunity kind of for this fresh start, this new beginning, this new step. And you're always in college football. While again, a lot of times we're talking about deeper topics, but college football is still fun. People are passionate about it. But it's always this new idea of there are better things ahead. Like, last year we were this, but this year we could do this. We could get 1 or 2 more wins. And that's one reason why I love college football is it gives you that opportunity and kind of gives you this opportunity to kind of think through and just be excited about something and
absolutely
be passionate in a healthy way, right? And so that
hold on to these things loosely.
Yeah, that's right.
If you're bad, you just let it go.
It's okay. You can still enjoy it. You can still enjoy it as a form of entertainment.
That's right.
And so I do think that's good. And so this has been fun. And so we will revisit for sure, kind of down the road. And kind of see where we landed there, and so
we'll have to revisit in an interesting way.
We will have to revisit in an interesting way. When we revisit, I'll essentially be a guest of the podcast.
That's right.
Because I'm actually going to be moving to Knoxville, Tennessee, and so I'll get to watch Tennessee a little bit
from
closer.
Real close.
Yeah, and so that'll be interesting. But so I will be, kind of transitioning out of my host role here. But as we've talked about, I hope to be back as a guest, and for future podcasts. And we still have one more podcast next week, where we'll talk about. I think we kind of introduced it in our first week, but it's where we're talking about starting new things and kind of taking that step when to stop waiting. Essentially, is kind of the idea. And so we'll kind of introduce and kind of talk have that conversation next week. But that will be my last episode as a co-host. And so moving forward, you'll continue to be our host of Better Things Ahead. I will be listening from afar and can't wait to see kind of continue where this season 2 goes. But it's been a pleasure. And again, I hope to be back as a guest, and whether that's whatever topics we're looking at, and maybe come back as my first guest appearance will be to rehash see where we are at the end of the football season.
That's
maybe.
right.
And so it's been great. We appreciate, you listening, and look forward to you continue listening, as we kind of work through several of these great topics over the next several weeks.
Thanks for joining us on Better Things Ahead. Follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for videos of the podcast. Until next time, keep moving forward, because there are always better things ahead.